Hello, and on this week's edition of SWEN News, we talk to Mr. Sokol, who discusses the walkout movement taking place next week. We also learned about the band's mattress sale coming soon. It all happens next on SWEN News. You are watching SWEN News.
Once again, welcome you here back to SWEN News. First, we speak to Mr. Sokol and two students who asked to remain anonymous on the walkout movement taking place on the 14th.
Well, you're talking about the national walkout of students that's going to supposedly occur on the 14th of March for 17 minutes. Well, as a matter of fact, what I'm doing right now is I'm reading a lot of stuff that that's been sent to me from different schools, districts, and from the lawyers that support educators about how to handle this. And I think my major concern would be the safety of students for those 17 minutes. And the other concern I would have is I want to make sure that the students understand what they're walking out for. What is it? It's not a carnival. You know, they're walking out to support a reason. I see no reason that we should say no to this. You know, I think it's covered by the Constitution. You know, it's a form of civil disobedience. But we don't want the school substantially disrupted.
Will there be any punishment if any student decides to walk out?
No. I mean, we're not going to punish anybody. You know, I think it's a good learning experience. You know, but the expectation is if you walk out after 17 minutes, you come back in. If you don't come back in and decide to maybe create an unexcused absence situation, that's a different story.
From your personal standpoint, would you suggest students to take part in this?
Well, I'm going to leave that up to each individual student. You know, I mean, let the conscience be their guide. What's happening in the country is this backlash against assault weapons, school shootings. People want to feel safe in school, and I think what their intent is to lend a voice to the government officials and have them make the changes that the students feel are important.
I believe this generation is more powerful than any other because we have the ability to publicize our beliefs and opinions in a matter of seconds. And whether it will mean something or not, someone will see it. And just like this march, we will publicize our beliefs and demonstrate to our state officials and our staff members what we stand for. Because despite the interruption to the school day, the lives lost is not and will never be an inconvenience to anyone's day. We're not walking to create a division or interruption. We're walking to commemorate the 17 people. We're walking to make a change with the power that we have.
The school walkout is a great demonstration, but it's inevitably a waste of time and a waste of school resources and class time. After the 17 minutes, it'll take a long time for kids to get back into the flow of education. It won't be able to really accomplish what I think people are expecting it to. There's legal reasons, there's safety reasons. When those 17 minutes are happening and people are outside, how can students be kept safe? What if something happens? It's a perfect time for a terrible event to occur in those 17 minutes. What if kids just leave and don't come back? I would love for it to happen, I just don't think it's a possibility for it to happen.
Next, we speak with Rachel and Ryan, who tell us about the band and chorus's mattress sale coming up.
Is your back broken? Are you in pain? Well, luckily for you, the Somersworth Music Department is having a mattress sale from 10 to 4 p.m. at the high school. Come on down and check out the lovely beds, pillows, and mattresses. And let your back say, thank you.
And that ends this week's edition of SWEN News. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.